When trash talking goes horribly wrong, big shout out to Red Zone for the video I'm about to react to. I love seeing people talk trash and then get it handed to them, bro. Let's go.
Opponent's ankles to the time Tom Brady humiliated himself. These are times trash talking went horribly wrong. And first, Tyreek Hill was so dominant that he had to send a message.
Well, incomplete, and now you want a deep ball. Here it is.
Damn, good catch, bruh. Hey, he did that.
With
that
catch, Tyreek had 133 yards in the first 9 minutes alone.
Wow.
But Antoine Winfield wasn't having it, because not only did his team lose by 3, but did you see that disrespect? So you already know this man was out for blood. And when the two teams faced off in that year's Super Bowl, it was Antoine Winfield's chance to clap back.
Incomplete, and Tampa Bay makes another stop.
Oh yeah, I've seen that before.
That's haunting action.
That's
right
crazy,
there.
bro.
Totally unnecessary.
Yo.
Bro got the seatbelt
But
treatment
guess what? You still lost the game, bro. So does it really matter?
and a taste of his medicine. But Jamar Chase also got a taste of his medicine once Charvarius Ward used his own celebration against him.
It's Chase, and it's broken up by Ward.
Oh, he hit the gritty
Yet
after.
Chase wanted to make
That's
sure
funny.
he never did it again.
That's
and
crazy.
just 2 plays later, his
No way.
message became loud and clear.
The way he got back. The way he said that get back him up. That get back him up. Come on now. Come
But
on
at least he
now.
never stole a man's ability to have kids. I'm not sure Mac Jones
What?
can say the
Kick him in
same.
nuts?
Jones.
Oh my gosh, bro.
It's gonna
Ow.
be a blow to this defense.
Wow. And
He's
it's
not able to go.
He came in NFL ready and on his back right now.
This man's out here busting another man's balls, literally. And when you mess with another man's manhood, it's a guaranteed recipe for disaster. See, Mac Jones had a chance to get his team back in the game, only for this to happen.
Here's one floated for Swift.
The same guy who you kicked in the nuts picked you off.
Hey, you kick me, I intercept you.
Hey,
Yo,
man. That's
script
real.
writers be wildin' on this one.
He said, you kick my balls, I'ma snatch your balls out of the sky. You feel me? No, not like that. Chill. You know what I meant. Like intercept, bro. There.
But what's even crazier is calling your shot on national television. Because the Seahawks had a chance to call game. It was the 2003 wildcard game, and neither the Seahawks nor the Packers could separate themselves in regulation. So both teams knew how important the overtime coin flip was going to be.
What do you call?
I like to call heads.
Heads is called.
Look at him, he's laughing.
Heads! Seattle's won the toss.
We want the ball, we're gonna score.
Did you hear this, man?
Oh, we
And
want
once
the ball and we're
Packers
gonna
heard this,
score.
they decided to keep receipts. And Hasselbeck had no idea just how costly this mistake would become.
Takes the snap, short drop, quick throw, left side, intercepted. Right side.
Thought he was.
Going down the right side.
Thought he was. He thought he was. I've seen this before. By the way, guys, I just put my watch on backwards. How does that look? Is that cool? Backwards rolly? Is that cool? Let me shut up.
This man was booking his trip to the divisional weekend when he should have been booking his flight to Cancun, which takes us to our
that's crazy,
final
bro.
10 moments.
That boy said, we're going to score. Okay, watch this.
And at number 10, Plaxico Burress uttered one of the dumbest lines in NFL history.
Giants wide receiver Plaxico Burress said earlier this week his team would win the Super Bowl Sunday by a score of 23-17.
For reference, the Patriots were coming off a 16-0 regular season, the second undefeated regular season ever. Plus, they had yet to score less than 20 points all season. So when Burress made his bold prediction, almost no one took him seriously. Heck, even Brady got a chuckle.
We're only going to score 17 points? Okay. 23-17. I wish he said like 45-42 or something like that. At least he gave us a little more credit for scoring a few points.
But little did Brady know, Burress's line wasn't as dumb as we thought. With under a minute to go, the Giants only found themselves down 10-14. And that's when the unthinkable happened.
Manning lobs it. Burress alone. Touchdown, New York. 2 seconds left as the Giants take over. They run out the clock.
Wow, not even Burress could have predicted that ending. But not all predictions age as kindly, especially Josh Rosen's prediction. See, heading into the 2018 NFL Draft, no man's confidence was higher. He had the chance to be the #1 pick, but he wasn't alone. Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, and Josh Allen were all
Man, that's a crazy lineup, especially Josh Allen.
also competing for bragging rights. But Rosen thought he was better than all of them. So when the first name was announced, and it wasn't his, bro was pissed.
First pick in the 2018 NFL Draft. The Cleveland Browns select Baker Mayfield, quarterback, Oklahoma.
Then two.
Damn, those fans did not want Baker. Look at that. These boys was mad as it. They knew it. They wanted that boy Josh Allen. Look.
Baker Mayfield.
Bruh. Damn.
Then two picks later, it was the Jets' turn to pick a quarterback. And everyone thought that Josh Rosen was going to be the pick. But the Jets had other ideas. They drafted Sam Darnold. Now, this was starting to feel personal. But when the Bills tried up to the 7th pick, Rosen had a feeling that things were about to change. Until they didn't.
With the 7th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Josh Allen, quarterback.
At this point, teams weren't just passing on Rosen, they were costing him millions. For reference, the first pick gets paid almost $40 million over 4 years.
Wow.
And by the end of the first round, that number shrinks to less than $13 million.
Wow. Bro, you get $10 million a year just for being a #1 overall pick? Oh my gosh.
So with each passing pick, Rosen was starting to sweat. But fear not, Josh Rosen's wait was coming to an end.
With the 10th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Josh Rosen, quarterback, UCLA.
Although it wasn't the heartfelt moment fans were expecting, because this man came out firing.
I was pretty pissed off I fell. 1, 2, and 3 went by, and just kind of went into a blur after that. I was really angry. Teams were passing on me.
Could you imagine?
Shut up, bro. You are in the NFL draft, bro. The biggest, bro. People would literally die to be in this position right here, bro. Top 10 pick, and you're mad, bro. Let's be honest. Look at Baker Mayfield. I know who that is. Look at Josh Allen. We know who that is. I'm gonna be real, bro. I don't really know, you know. So they made the right decision, bro. I ain't gonna like.
Imagine pissing off a quarter of the league? Well, that's exactly what Josh Rosen did. And he hadn't even taken an NFL snap yet. But even when he did, it wasn't much better.
You're the 4th quarterback to go. So talk about how that's going to motivate you going forward when you get to the Arizona Cardinals.
There were 9 mistakes made ahead of me, and I'll make sure over the next decade or so that they'll know they made the mistakes.
Like, I see what you're trying to do. Like, I feel you, bro. I see what you're trying to do here, but it's just coming off corny and cheesy, bro, and just unnatural. Like, shut up. Like, 9 people who passed. You can say that once you start cooking. Like, Tom Brady could say that now. He could say, oh, for everyone who passed on me, they regret it. Patrick Mahomes could say it. A lot of people that you didn't even take a snap yet. Talking about, I'm gonna make him regret it. Brother, I don't think they have regretted Baker Mayfield or Josh Allen yet.
My man lasted 1 year and he won a whopping 3 games. So the next year, the Cardinals realized they were the ones who made a giant mistake. They ended up with the 1st overall pick and shipped Josh Rosen to the Dolphins for a 2nd round pick. Less than 2 years later, he was out of the league for good. You can't blame Bro for having confidence in his game. There's a reason why quarterback is the sport's most demanding position.
Look, I feel bad. I'm not trying to get on him, bro. Like, you know, especially now he's out the league. Like, damn, you know, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Never crush a man's dreams, but you were doing too much, bro. And I think you even know that, bro. You were definitely doing too much. That's called a DTM person. DTM means doing too much. You was definitely DTM, bro.
You always need to be 1 step ahead. Only the Packers must have thought they were 2 steps ahead, because they knew exactly what Cam Newton was going to call. But the Packers didn't know they were messing with a stone-cold killer, because Cam Newton came back with this.
Newton drops straight back, throws a crossing route, McCaffrey, touchdown.
I'm not sure which is colder, this play or his post-game wardrobe. Baker Mayfield was so cold that he picked a war with one of college football's biggest powerhouses. Which is crazy, considering that in 2017, nobody knew who Baker Mayfield was. He was just some walk-on hotshot trying to make a name for himself. But despite all odds, he won the starting job and immediately started cooking. But his biggest test was still ahead. 2nd-ranked Ohio State. That's when my man went absolutely ballistic.
Fake it to him wide open. Flower, touchdown, Oklahoma. Pressured immediately. Slithers free and delivers the ball to the sidelines. And Burress and Mayfield scampering away again. Fires downfield.
Yeah, so Baker used to actually be really good, huh?
And fake it to Anderson. Dart across the middle. Touchdown.
Is like the NFL really that much harder than college?
Touchdown, Sherman.
However, Bro took things too far, because he had the entire nation rooting for him until he pulled off the ballsiest of moves.
He's to the 45, he's to the 50. Oh, no, he's not. He's not going to plant it in midfield of the O, is he? Yes, he is.
I thought Mayfield was in the clear, but Nick Bosa clearly didn't think so. See, he never forgot how Mayfield disrespected his alma mater, and once he entered the NFL, that meant only one thing.
Mayfield taken down again as he just gets rid of the ball.
and it was Bosa.
Oh, he got the flag. Oh, that's hard. That's hard. That's the hardest celebration I've ever seen, bro. He said, whoosh, whoosh. Don't disrespect my college boy. Woo! Listen, bro, I ran into I have a Michigan hat, bro. It's like the Michigan, whatever, the college, the yellow, the Wolverine hat. And I was wearing it at the state fair yesterday. And I'm wearing it, right? And this guy comes up to me and he's like, because I was trying to buy some candy. He was like, oh, I'm gonna have to charge you triple for wearing that hat. And I was like, hey, I don't really watch college football. So I was like, what do you mean? He was like, I'm an OSU fan. And I was like, oh, cool. I was like, y'all just won a national championship, bro. That's good. Like, why does it matter? And he was like, nah. He was like, but y'all beat us this year. I was like, first off, brother, I'm not a Michigan fan, so I don't even know what you're talking about. But I was like, y'all won a national championship. Why does it matter if Michigan beat you? He said, rivalries matter more than championships in college. I'm like, what? You just won a national championship and you're mad about a game you lost to Michigan but he said, yeah, that's how it is. And I was like, damn, I learned a lot. Like, wow, college is really like serious, bro. Like, y'all rather beat your rivals than win a national championship. That's kind of crazy, bro. So I see why this was so personal right here to Nick Bosa, bro.
Not gonna lie, Baker Mayfield had it coming, but Brandon Marshall had it coming even worse once he made a bet against the NFL's best receiver. See, the 6-time Pro Bowler was coming off the best season of his career. 109 catches, over 1,500 yards, and a league-high 14 touchdowns. But Antonio Brown was coming off an even better season. 136 catches for over 1,800 yards. Yet Brandon Marshall was so confident in his own ability that he put his most prized possession on the line.
AB, man, I see you boys driving those Rolls Royces to Cam. Let me show you how we do it in New York, man. We ride these Porsches, bro. Talk about going fast. If you have more receiving yards than me, I'll give you the Porsche. If I have more receiving yards than you, then you got to give me the Rolls Royce. Check it out.
How's this man gonna?
That's crazy. He put cars on the line, bro. That's some rich, legendary stuff right there. And he kind of looked like Duke Dennis. Am I tripping?
Put his Porsche on the line when he's playing for the New York Jets. And spoiler, it went as well as you'd think. Fast forward a year, Marshall only had 788 receiving yards compared to AB with nearly 1,300 yards. Lesson learned. If you bet against the league's best receiver, it's not going to end well. But you also don't bet against Deebo Samuel. See, there's no denying it. This dude's a baller. And it didn't even take him a year to become the 49ers' #1 receiver. Aaron Donald must have been living under a rock, because he made the biggest insult without even realizing it.
How do you prepare for a guy like Deebo Samuel, a unique player? How do you game plan for a guy like that?
Who?
Deebo Samuel.
Who's that?
And once Deebo caught wind of this, he knew it was time to enter another gear. That Sunday, the entire world was about to know his name.
Here's a pitch. That's Deebo Samuel. That's Samuel. Up the sideline he goes. And run out of bounds with all kinds of time. And open inside the 20. All the way down inside the 10 is Samuel. Quick pass. Samuel has it. Breaks tackles. First down 49ers. Goals in the second half. Pass is caught. What a grab. Deebo Samuel to midfield.
11 catches for 133 yards? Bro put himself on the map. And Travis Kelce is jealous. But imagine talking so much smack that you get taken off the map entirely. Because in 2015, the Texans and Redskins were holding a joint training camp when out of the blue, D'Angelo Hall starts talking trash to...
Stupid. I love that, bro. I love seeing people, bro. Like, I hate people that try to bully people and try to little boy people, bro. Like, relax, bro. That's exactly what you get settling right there on the football field, bro. Ankles.
One second, this dude is talking smack, and the next, he's lying on his bum. Which is ironic, because the next time D'Angelo Hall picked a fight with DeAndre Hopkins, he was also sitting on his bum.
You know, me taking up for one of my teammates, DeAndre had him at the line of scrimmage, kind of hit him a couple times, and I'm like, hey, man, like, bro, that ain't what we here for. We here to get better. If you want to do that, we can do that. So later in the training camp practice, we're together for team drills. And, you know, he runs a double move. And I go to plant, and I just...
It's so funny because Shannon Sharp is looking at him like, bro, I hear everything you saying, bro, but let's just call a spade, bro. You got cooked. Like, he's like, I hear you, but we saw what we saw, bro. Look at Shannon's funny, bro. Hey, shout out to Hall, too, man. He's a legendary player, you know what I'm saying, for the Redskins and everything like that. I just feel like, bro, that was a class act, bro, because they, instead of fighting, they settled it right there on the field. I thought that was dope.
You know, slip out my cleat a little bit, twist my ankle. And I don't see this there. Someone else tells me about it, and it becomes this huge social media kind of meme takeover that he shook me out my cleat. If that's the reason he feels as though I need to keep his name out of my mouth, then, I mean, he's silly.
Wow, this dude wasn't even retired for a year, and he's already starting to bash Nook's name. When's bro gonna learn? But for our third moment, one player's trash talk cost his team a championship. It was the 2013 playoffs, and all eyes were on the 49ers offense, because all they needed was one more touchdown, and they'd be heading to the Super Bowl. But the Seahawks' defense wasn't giving in. See, Crabtree and Sherman had been chirping at each other nonstop the entire game. So when the game was on the line, Sherman knew it was his time to shine.
Ends up Crabtree. Broken up. Picked off. This game is over.
What? My man just made the biggest play of his career. But it quickly became clear that Sherman wasn't satisfied, because after the game, Aaron Andrews had a few questions for the game's hero. But all Sherman could think about was one man.
Well, I'm the best corner in the game. When you try me with a sorry receiver like Crabtree, that's the result you're going to get. Don't you ever talk about me.
It's already bad enough the 49ers aren't going to the Super Bowl, but now Sherman just put Crabtree on blast for millions to see. Yet for number two, it gets even sadder.
What in the world is this man wearing?
Crabtree on blast for millions to see. Yet for number two,
what the heck? Oh, because he got to put the pads over. Okay, I see. I was confused for a second.
it gets even sadder. See this man? His name is Kelvin Benjamin, and he was destined to have a fantastic career in the NFL. As a rookie, Benjamin had over 1,000 receiving yards, and fans hoped this was the start of something special. But a year later, in 2015, Benjamin tore his ACL, and instantly he was back to square one. Because not only did the team thrive in his absence, Cam Newton won MVP and the Panthers made the Super Bowl, but Kelvin Benjamin was also replaced by a tight end. So obviously, bro was hurt, but it got even worse once Benjamin's mother passed away in 2017.
I'm just crazy then. I was the one who buried my mom and skipped the grievance process to get back and help that team. Let's be real. It was all fake. And to be honest, I was salty. Who wouldn't be? I've just been holding it all in. And now I'm free. Hate me or love me.
When he needed help the most, the Panthers abandoned him. Before long, his wish came true, and the Panthers traded him to the Buffalo Bills. This is where Benjamin really let loose.
It was a bad fit from the get-go. If you would have put me with any other quarterback, let's be real, you know what I'm saying? Any other accurate quarterback like Aaron Rodgers or Eli Manning or Big Ben, anybody. Quarterbacks with knowledge that know how to place a ball and give you a better chance to catch the ball. It just felt like I wasn't in that position.
Insulting your former teammate is wild. But what's wilder is coming face-to-face just a few weeks later. Because when Benjamin left...
he was talking about Cam Newton? Oh, nah, he's tripping, bro. Cam Newton was a great quarterback, bro. And I appreciate you showing love to Eli Manning. You know, that's my favorite QB of all time, so I appreciate that, bro.
Newton had nothing but kind words to say.
My intentions for this meeting is not to dwell on Benji. Is gone, is done, it's over with. You know, it's time for us to move forward, however, you know, hard it may be, but, you know, we got a football game still to play. I wish him the best.
So once Benjamin called him out, Newton realized that their breakup wasn't as amicable as he hoped, and things got especially awkward once they had to meet up in the preseason.
Why did Cam Newton move that dude like that, bro? Cam Newton is a funny guy, bro. Just how he moves and everything, he's funny. He said, hey, bro, back your way up real quick. Let me talk to this one-on-one. Look, he said, hey, back up. Like, you came in here and disrupted their conversation and told him to back up.
There's no denying the tension between the two, but in the end, it just both hurt them. But with one moment remaining, we gotta talk about Derrick Henry. Prior to the 2019 playoffs, this guy was on an absolute tear. But the Ravens were also on a tear, because they were coming off a first-round bye, and Lamar Jackson was becoming unstoppable. Yet if they wanted to make it to the AFC Championship game, they had to beat Ryan Tannehill and the Titans. And trust me, very few people thought the Titans could win that game. However, once Earl Thomas opened his mouth, you knew things were going to get real interesting.
Did you hear what Earl Thomas said before the divisional playoff game in Baltimore, saying that the Patriots didn't want to tackle you, but they were going to have a different approach?
I seen it everywhere.
He didn't realize it at the time, but this comment single-handedly derailed the Ravens' season. Because what happened next is one of the most impressive individual performances I've ever seen.
Derrick Henry is different, bro.
Henry takes it to the outside. Oh, the stiff arm twice on Thomas, and he's out of bounds.
Hold on for a second. 30 carries, 195 yards, and a touchdown? Maybe next time, Earl Thomas will swallow his pride before calling out the game's best running back. But if you think that's impressive, then you haven't seen anything yet. Check out this video on screen, and trust me when I say you're gonna be impressed. All right, I'll catch you on the flip.
Man, crazy. Wow. What a legendary video, bro. That man, I think my favorite moment was that D-Hop moment. Nah, my favorite moment was probably the Nick Bosa. That was a crazy video. That was a good video, man. Big shout out to Red Zone for it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I will see y'all in the next one. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for the love and support. I'll see you next one. Make sure you always put God first, always, bro. Hey, and you're chosen. Remember that. You're chosen. So move like it. I'll see you in the next one, man. It's your boy Eli Mack. Peace.